a face. Unfortunately, it's just my face. Sorry about that. How's everyone doing tonight? Fizz, Squid, how are you doing? It's good to see you. I know we were chatting a bit earlier, but, that notwithstanding, make sure we get our shout out for Squid. Been a rough couple days for him, I think, but hopefully you're on the mend. And, I mean, poor Sienna, I completely forgot that I had dubbed the channel points on here shots. It's like, it's no wonder he got himself in trouble doing drinking games. It's not the shots we were talking about. we're it's it has to do with targets. And blood alcohol level should never be a target. Just, that's just my thoughts on the matter, though, so. Let me get some use of Snowman Sky music in there. Hopefully everyone's having a good night. It is about 8 o'clock. So, I would have actually I probably would have missed this or whatever. I actually haven't been paying that much attention to No Man's Sky for like years. I played it for 2 days when it first released. Like my Steam account said the last time I played it was August 16th, I think. 16th or 14th. It was 2 days after the initial release. I think it released on the 12th and my last save date was on the 14th, if I recall correctly. So, and I mean, I didn't mind it when it first came out, but I hadn't followed the development, so I wasn't really hung up on or invested in all the supposed promises that were supposedly made about No Man's Sky. I mean, this isn't necessarily to rehash the whole history, but when they talk about advertising for games, like when I was growing up, like one of the first games, and this was one of my favorites, absolute favorite game, for a long time. So I'm gonna bring up the image there and maybe get another new image. I gotta get the images. That's the thing. Image. Okay. So there's all this foo-furra about how misleading the advertising was on the game, and I mean, fair enough. They're sort of, maybe their demos had, I mean, the memes that came out of it were pretty good because there's these massive dinosaurs and these ships flying over and massive plantations and whatever, and you got into the game and the animals look not nearly as cool. And I guess a lot of the people were waiting for or had expected a lot more out of the game than initially delivered. But I mean, for reference, this was, I wonder if I can blow this up a little. I can't make this bigger, unfortunately, but this was the game package for adventure, and so there's like this maze and this massive dragon and keys, and I mean, all the elements were there, right? But like, check out the graphics on this package, right? right? Now, this is what the game looked like. It was as basic could be, right? Like, that was your character. This is the dude this is the player character. He's a cursor square. This is the menacing dragon, and here's a castle. Right? So, castle, menacing dragon, presumably these might be the characters. So yeah, a little bit different than the box. You know, this was the sword. This thing, absolutely key piece of, and man, did it suck when the bat came by and stole this from you and ran away with it. Can't tell the difference, right? So, you know, this whole, like, what the hell are you expecting to do? So, I mean, when I played the game, it was only a couple days, but, 2016, like, I had stuff to do. It was a really kind of busy year for me when that game came out. So, I mean, I'm not surprised I only played two days worth, but I really didn't mind it for what it was at the time that it released. And so I wasn't too fussed about all the chaos and the outrage and everything else. Now, that said, I've have had other things to do, and pixels my eyes. So, yeah, we don't need that message in chat, I don't think. Oh, I forget where all the stupid buttons on here are. You want to become famous? Well, I mean, how much you gonna pay me? There is that about Mount Your Friends. That's I have a game on my list called Mount Your Friends. Is that kind of the same thing? Anyway, well, I guess we'll ignore it. Man, I should give one of you a sword or something. Let's mount, buddy. Consent is key. Yeah, I mean, that is true. Anyway, what was I talking about? Yeah. Oh, yeah. So it's also not unusual with me in games in that, there's games that'll definitely have an appeal, and especially if they're in early development, like KSP was one of those. I first saw it, I think, in version 1.5. I saw Kurt J-Mac stream talking about it. It's like, this looks like a really cool game. I'm gonna, definitely look into it. But at that time, there was like no map for orbit, and I don't think there was an atmosphere. And so it's like, oh, we'll give it some time and see what it develops into. And sure enough, like 2 versions later, right at the end of the 17 cycle and before 18 is when I jumped into it with both feet, because by that time, the game had matured and whatnot. And so, to the credit of Hello Games and Sean Murray, is they've managed to make this game every bit, I think, what it was supposed to be, or certainly it's a far cry from the initial release, and I think they would deserve a lot of or they're definitely to be commended for that effort, because I only got back into it a couple weeks ago, and you can blame Squidgineer for that. Threw a shout out for him already, and so I haven't played much else in the last couple weeks, even though there's a free fly for, Star Citizen going on. Oh, I wonder if I can get that command to work. Is it? Hey, there we go. Just in case. I mean, we're not supposed to be doing Star Citizen, but whatever. There's a free fly going on. There's a code. Make an account. Check it out. I have been distracted with sort of real life things for the most part. So other than the It Takes Two streams with them and getting her going on her debut stream, and there's actually somebody else I should shout out just because we're looking forward to Eternal Hot Mess's next stream. Hot Mess. There we go. Because now the shoutout command will work. It's not going to throw an error because, you know, she's actually streamed something now. Yeah, she's definitely earning her horns playing The Sims. So, anyway, so on to today's thing. I wasn't paying that much attention to it, but, you know, the last expedition kind of jumped out at me just as I was getting into the game again, and you know, credit due to some of the streamers who put out you know, the speed run information and whatnot. You know, so I kind of powered through it. Been kind of catching up in the game. This is like a whole totally different game than when I started, that's for sure. So yeah, apparently now they're space whales, and actually it's kind of funny because this is something that came up in Star Citizen a little while ago. Was it space whale model being added to the Crusader Orson landing area to sort of tease with that, and I don't know what it is with all the games and why all their space whales look, you know, suspiciously similar. Like they're kind of these tentacly, you know, humpback fronts and squid rears or something. Like it's kind of strange. I don't know. Was there like a movie I missed that had whales in space or something? I don't know. Like not Star Trek 4. That's not what I'm talking about. The future looks like Cthulhu. Yeah, it really kind of does, right? All right, so the Leviathan expedition. So they got this new expedition that just released or started up yesterday. I think they got some hot fix things in process right now, or being tested. So we'll see. But I figured this would be a good excuse to get into No Man's Sky on stream and play out the expedition. And it's got a little bit of Star Trek. I mean, not to be too hard on who am I kidding? Star Trek, I used to love it, and it really kind of disappointed me over the decades. But, you know, that notwithstanding, you know, they're obviously taking some inspiration from that. The whole notion of space whales kind of borrows from a lot. Like I never quite got most space movies and their preoccupation with having giant space creatures wandering in the universe. You know, whatever. When all the creators create the same demon, it's terrifying. You know, when you put it that way, Fizz, yes. Yes, it is. I should put my other chat box up. There we go. Yeah, that might definitely explain some of it. Anyway, so there's a little bit of Star Trek here with this time loop, you know, with every time you die, you reset the loop. So there's like a Star Trek episode of them being caught in some temporal rift, and like every 2 days they would blow up and get reset back to the beginning. So there's a little bit of that. Memory fragments. I'm not quite. What was it? What was the movie? Memento, I think, kind of had. I'm not sure if this is actually a callback to Memento, and I didn't actually see Memento, but a friend of mine was telling me about it because it sounded like it was a pretty interesting sort of movie where kind of somebody was like living his life backwards, his memory being wiped, and basically he was picking up, you know, pieces and clues that would kind of rebuild his memory of whatever had gone on before to find out what was actually happening to him. And it was almost like a amnesia episode version of Dead on Arrival, Dennis Quaid. Not sure if you would have seen that, where a dude has to try and solve his own murder because he's like poisoned. He has poison's gonna kill him in like 48 hours, and so he's got that long to figure out who it was that killed him. Anyway, and I guess there's stuff going on for the community to kind of ante up and kick in with the so if you're doing this like in the next this event's supposed to go for like the next 6 weeks, right? And it just started yesterday, so there's some time. So basically, as these things get added for community play, the more people who turn in their stuff to Polo on the Anomaly, I guess, the rewards that you get from these memory fragments start getting stronger. So, you know, right now it's giving out a lot of C-class stuff, which may not be necessarily that good. By the time people are doing this in the last week, who knows how powerful they are. But, I mean, it still depends on, you know, I guess the community anteing up and kicking in on that particular part of the venture. Guess we'll see. And I guess it's unusual for these to run in permadeath. And again, thanks to Squid, I've been doing actually a lot of permadeath stuff anyway, so whatever. Which actually caught me off guard with the first expedition for the what was it, the last expedition for Outlaws was pretty straightforward, because it's like, oh my god, no inventory problems. Like one slot for carbon, just keep filling it up. It was pretty awesome. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm buying the time loop course. It will drive or find a story-driven adventure at the heart of the expedition. Okay, I haven't actually looked, and I mean, I don't know. Should I slow down for that one, or just power through the dialogue? Lest there, whatever. If you're watching this, you're gonna get spoilers. Get over it. Do it faster than me, or whatever. It's fine. And then, you know, I guess the expeditions give they have all the rewards that you collect along the way, decor or whatever. But this is the big prize at the end, I guess. It's a Leviathan to be brought in as a frigate to your capital ship fleet that follows your freighters around. So. And I guess, and of course with expedition rewards, you actually get to use them in other saves as well. So that should be interesting. But this is what we're after. We'll see how far we get for today. And yeah, the rest of this is community stuff I really can't comment on. I just caught something about like I think there's a patch going that is trying to address some issues with some of the rewards not triggering properly, but whatever. We'll deal with that as we come to it, if it even applies. So, guess I'll carry on and get going unless there's any objections. I guess I should make sure that I'm watching the right screen, because I can't play by the delayed render. All right, so we're going to play the game, and we are going to, is that the, all right, there we go. New game, Community Expedition. There we go. And this has, yeah, so it has Elements of permadeath set for survival mode instead of one of the easier versions, I guess, like the other expeditions have been. But when you die, you're reset to the very beginning of the expedition. So that could be interesting. We certainly would have a rough time of it if Sienna was here to drink to it. So I don't intend for this to go the same way. Of course, what I intend and what actually happens are not exactly going to be similar, so we shall see. Do a shot every time a sentinel interrupts. Oh god, then we really won't finish this this expedition. Oh my goodness. Gun in mouth. Ah, piss. That actually might be pretty rough. Like, I was doing some base building and ship hunting and on my permadeath save, and just, you know, pirate attacks and superstorms every 5 minutes. Like, Grace's Jace, dude, I'm busy. Stop interrupting me. Yeah, one thing I hear every time you guys play this in TS, oh shit, sentinels. Yeah, you know, fair enough. What the, oh, am I ever a bug-eyed ugly? Yeah, great. Alright. I've awoken, it is a new day, it's time to face the loop once more. This is permadeath expedition, but key elements persist between loops. Complete milestones to earn rewards. Complete all the milestones in a phase for special exclusive items. You progress on the expedition page. Death will restart the save, but rewards are retained. Well, that's good to know, actually. That was something I think was being debated about how the rewards were done. That's probably like the Quicksilver type things that are eventually gotten, but I mean, it's not really going to matter because you kind of have to. I think you have to still do each of the leg items to get, like, they build on themselves, right? So some of the early things you need to do regardless. Complete community research to earn persistent upgrades. Death is not the end, the loop continues. Now I'm not too worried about getting started here. Hey, look at this, I even started on a nice tall hill. Who was it I was chatting with? I think it was Sienna. He started in the middle of a plain. He didn't have any help for this whatsoever. So, does that sound a little much? Let's, alright. What do you say? Why don't we bring the music down a bit?
Extreme heat damage detected.
Sound effects are fine.
Extreme heat damage detected.
Yeah, hopefully that's a little bit better. Okay. So.
Extreme heat critical.
Oh, interesting. I wasn't expecting this to keep going while I was in the escape screen, but that may be a well, maybe a little bit. Oh. I don't necessarily want it to keep going while I'm busy working the menus here. Hey Lance, how are you doing? Yeah, hopefully with the music, that's not quite so bad. A strong LSD, yeah. Janine? I don't know who Janine is there, Lance, but okay. I'll take your word. This particular permadeath run will be really quick. Okay, well, and I mean, so here's the thing. Absorb the memory fragment. Like, this shows up just right away, I guess. But we're not going to care. I am going to take this opportunity to kind of run through the milestones and find out sort of what we have. Because I mean, I've seen some of the folks that are doing it, but like they skip their screen so fast I don't actually get to see much. So locate the starship. Okay, fine, we're gonna have to do that anyway. Glimpse the repair your ship and escape the world. That pretty much goes without saying. Janine, think Ghostbusters. Don't stare at me, okay, got it. Yeah. That Janine. All right. Iterate, repeat, die. Okay. Die, it's inevitable. Reward hermetic seal, plan, space computer. And so, I mean, this would be the one sort of thing that you need a hermetic seal in order to escape with your ship, right? So, in order to get those plans, you have to die first. So we're not going to go anywhere until we've died and got that, because why bother? Anything that we do up until that point is just going to reset. Breaking the loop, help Polo search for patterns in the loop. Okay, so we'll have to go up and talk to him, I guess. Prepackaged hyperdrive unit. Okay. Anchor point 1. I guess they've renamed the rendezvous points as anchor points. And wake the past and face your ghost. So we have to build something for that. Now these are optional milestones, and I think these are the parts that are bugged out, but whatever. Memory fragments upgraded to B class. Okay, yeah. So this is the part that will get stronger as time goes on, I guess. In that, as the community unlocks things, these memory fragments that you get for stuff early on are gonna get upgraded to like B class memory. So if you're doing this like in a week or two, this will probably be a little bit easier because all your upgrades are gonna be that much stronger, right? Alright, so basically all this stuff is get off the planet and head for the first waypoint. Second waypoint on phase 2. Memory resonator, okay, so whatever you need in order to get that. Establish a foothold on an infested planet. Establish base on an infested world. So unlike the last one, it looks like they're not gonna withhold the base plans too far into the back. We'll have to learn some language words, so 3 of each language. Stupid. Befriend a aggressive creature. Okay. So we need so I guess that's adopt a predatory companion. Okay. So And apparently there's some pretty rough creatures on this planet, so explore freighter, that should be pretty straightforward. Optional milestones, everything goes up to A class. Alright. Sounds like a good way to tackle the first milestone of dying. You befriend an aggressive creature. It is true, because apparently the predators hit pretty hard, so I tend to not mess with them too much, but okay, so third anchor point. So there's going to be a bunch of hyperspace travels. We try to go to these anchor points and collect things. More memory resonators, I guess. Whispering eggs. So somewhere along the line we have to get whispering eggs. 10 whispering eggs. We need 5 storm crystals. So we have to look out for storm planets. Summon your own memory fragments. I don't know what that means. I'm guessing we'll figure it out. We need to make $1 million. Or credits. Okay, so 1 mil. Loop 3. All memory upgrade. Memory fragments upgraded to S class. Can you even imagine? Nice. Okay. Witness their folly. Another memory resonator. Okay. Hot pursuits. Smuggle contraband. 500k. Okay, so 500k contra. This is one of the things about these expeditions. You can do a bunch of stuff in any order, right? So even if we're doing stuff in iteration 1, if there's stuff that we can do ahead of time, it clears the way by the time we get there, right? So shut down a planet's sentinel forces. Now that's not as bad as I thought it was until once I saw how dudes are doing it, because apparently the sentinels don't care if you're sitting there sniffing around the part that shuts them down. It's only once you start poking them that they actually care, and then you just shut them down. It's like, who knew? Alright, so eliminate 20 sentinels. And again, that shouldn't be too bad, because we can actually line that up with the shutdown and take care of a decent number of that all at once. 2,000 nanites. And that'll probably happen anyway. One of the things I saw, and we'll retouch on it, was that the nanite cost for all the blueprints has been increased fairly significantly, so you can't just go up and buy all your favorite toys as easily. Another memory resonator, partners in time activated. Okay. Help Polo search for patterns in the loop 05. Is that like... wonder if that's like a mission or something. Milestone purge, unable to manifest memory. The milestone has been forgotten and cannot currently be advanced. Complete another chance milestone to retrieve this or restore this memory. Okay, and there's 3 of those that will figure out somewhere along the line. Okay. So, language, predatory animal, 1 million units, 2,000 nanites, smuggle 500,000 in contraband. We have to take out 10 sentinels and do a shutdown. We need to collect 5 storm crystals along the way and 10 whispering eggs. And other than that, it will just be going from waypoint to waypoint and doing whatever this restoration of the memory bits is. Okay. So that means that we start with iterate, repeat. So we start with dying. Leroy! Oh, where was it? I should have had it ready.
Leroy Dragons!
That's cool. It even had the cause. High speed ground impact. It's like lithobraking, plain and simple. Could have accomplished that by staying in MP mode, multiplayer mode. Well, yeah, I could have, but I was busy trying. Have you noticed this thing of I'm busy? I'm trying to do something. Stop interrupting me with your, silly life support errors. So. All right. So now we reload, restart the whole thing over again.
It's on the reflex.
All right. So we're back on our system and all right. And what is the discovery items here? Sentinels frequent. Okay, so that's a little different than the last time too, because the Sentinels tended to be turned off on all the planets so that we wouldn't need to worry about it. We do have 4 ground and 1 flyer, so it should be easy enough to go through all the flora or fauna here. We've got ancient bones, which is a great money maker on our way up, so that's not a problem. Oh, what do we have? Oh, we're on the wrong. Are we on the wrong planet? Zero 05. Choking clouds, low security. What's going on here? Ammonia, copper, sodium. Okay. Not too bad in slow conflict systems, so that part's not too bad. We shouldn't get interrupted overly much.
Thermal protection falling.
Okay. Loop continues. Well, who else of the answers? Hey, look, there's my, Ooh, the scanner works. I don't have to dick around with the stupid scanner. Isn't that glorious? That is glorious. All right. So we got a building, stupid plant. What is that?
Units received.
Okay, flyer. I don't know why it's so hard to actually tag the animals sometimes. Okay, well, at least we don't have to worry about walking around with the stupid.
Thermal protection falling.
It's not scanning. Things are still alive. Well, I don't know. Hey, Em, how are you doing? Forgive me. I already. I could do it. Actually, I should do it again. We already did the shout out, but hey, whatever. Scan harder. Get to do the shout out for Eternal Hot Mess. How are you doing? Did our first stream there on the weekend, so that was pretty freaking awesome. Everyone is waiting, I'm sure, with bated breath to see what happens next. I suppose I should check my inventory, eh? Because, you know, exosuit. Okay, so I got 5 ion batteries that'll help deal with life support. Or I guess that.
Protection falling. Technology recharge.
For successful first stream. Yeah, it was left with a cliffhanger of what happens to her brand new roommate that she brought in. So I'm just collecting materials on my way over there because why not? Unfortunately, I don't. Oh, there. Oh, is that? Oh, that's on the other side. It's kind of too bad. I was hoping the bones would be closer to the ship, but you know, whatever. Deal with it. Okay. We're gonna need to fry that dude.
Stay on target.
Hey,
Stay on target.
Echo with the resub. What are you? Honestly, don't know what you're thinking there, Echo, but thank you very much for the resub.
Thermal protection falling.
Guess I actually don't need to
Received.
scan most of these things, but we're gonna need fairy dust. We need lots of carbon. Mandatory for any. Whoops! Don't shoot that. No, don't shoot that either. I have a suspicion that the Sentinels might not actually be around as much as they're advertised to be. What do you mean? I would never do anything to support pixel people? Yeah, okay. Everyone vote 2 if you believe that one.
Thermal protection falling.
Whee! Oh, that was fun. Uh-oh. What the hell is that? Did I just land on something I shouldn't have?
Extreme heat damage detected. Technology recharge.
What in the world was that all about, I wonder?
Thermal protection
Or
falling.
did I just forget to pay attention to my
Technology recharge.
So cobalt's really useful with the dihydrogen stuff in order to make something, is it? More of those, I think it's more of the shield batteries. Oh no, it's been a while since I've actually had to make them.
Thermal protection falling.
Good and beefy, eh? Shouldn't land on pokey things. No comments. It's possible, yeah.
Thermal protection falling.
Oh, look, there's my ship. Ooh, it looks actually not too much unlike one of the ones I'm running in my regular save, so that's pretty cool.
Thermal protection falling. Extreme heat damage detected.
Let's jump in the ship here. Why am I wearing an oversized bucket hat? I'm not wearing a hat. What are you talking about? I had no control over the bug-eyed look of my avatar, so. If landing on poking things makes you overheat and you're into that, then I guess maybe you should land on pokey things. Yeah. The character I had no control over, so. Construct a portable refiner, process pure ferrite, and we need dihydrogen jelly, so. Memory echo number 4924X. I wanted it, I deserve it. Certain that's what. Just for me and this prize mine. I have no idea what it is that he's saying. Whatever. Ship radios crackles with a voice both unknown and yet deeply familiar. I have an uneasy sense of having been here before. Purge ship's audio or trace anomalies. Oh, let's trace anomalies. Nothing, no escape, maybe Polo. Oh, hey, look, there's our hint. Go talk to Polo, right? New save? Why would I do new save? This is awesome. I wasn't actually going to worry about keeping the starter ship, but like, you know, it's kind of orange and white sails. It's got the nose that I like, so yeah, no, I can dig it. Carry on with this one until I die or find something better. Okay, so portable refiner, can I do that? Hey, look, I have one. Don't even have to build one. And how much do I need for 50 pure ferrite? So ferrite dust will go 2-to-1 into ferrite, and just put in a bunch of carbon because we're able to get that back anyway. And anything else that we can collect from the immediate area? Not really. Storm coming in. And outstanding can still
Thermal protection falling. Units C.
I can't hang around there to get the other thing. Tried this a while back, hated the new save thing. Always starting on a deadly planet. Rough even for a new player. Well, I think that's the thing for most of the things is it'll teach you to survive pretty quick, because you know, if nothing else, hide in a cave. And there's usually a cave somewhere nearby, right? The sheltering mechanics to get out of the storms and whatever isn't exactly intuitive, but it is you know, it is handy enough. If he multi-saves, he might actually finish another game, and that would just ruin his reputation. Oh, Em, you know me too well. Whatever would I do if I actually finished a game? That's like crazy talk. Let's grab that. Did I put in too much? Did the ferrite dust go 1-to-1? Or did I put in twice as much as I thought I did? That's really weird. Okay. First off, let's get all our tech stuff out of the cargo area and into our tech spots, because that will at least allow us to move stuff around. Death is not the end. Repackaged sealed lattice. Okay. I know, right? It kind of is, but you know. Get that down there and that down there. Is probably not going to need it that much. Carbon. Carbon can go to cargo. Oh, I have no exosuit cargo? Oh dear. You're really kind of hamstringing right from the get-go, aren't they? Please tell me I can get my dihydrogen jelly. Okay. Get that and that. That takes care of those. Hermetic seal. Now I need more ferrite dust because I don't have enough for a metal plate. The hermetic seal. I guess I need to get the. Ooh, and base computer plans. Nice. All right. Let's get that. Hermetic seal. Good. Base computer. Good. Is that all we get out of base computers? Here. That, the camera location isn't exactly optimal, is it? Think that one will work better? We'll go with that one. Oh, I don't think there's anything shows up in that corner. We'll go with it. This gives us a bunch of stuff as well. Life support gel, more batteries, and some launch fuel, which is a good start too. Okay, so okay. Shield modules, memory fragments. That with the rockets. Shield strength plus 10. Okay. I think I'm going to hold on to that for just a second, but some of these I might, dump later on. Whatever. Let's see, multi-tool. What do we got? 8 slots on it. I'm gonna have to upgrade that as soon as I can. And the freight. Ooh, look at that freighter. It's only a C class with whatever slots on it, but it's one of the Sentinel designs. Actually, I think that's like the biggest one. The it's not the battleship. Dreadnought class? Alright, I'm not going to complain too much. I don't love this tower that I have to dodge getting in and out, but it's actually kind of funny. So I think they did this so that you wouldn't skip freighter battles in order to try to get the 30 space capital right away. So it's like, here's a capital. It still is only going to have, a dozen and a half slots in it. Just deal and carry on kind of thing, right? So hazmat gauntlet. Okay. Don't necessarily mind that. Advanced mining laser. I'm not sure I want that just yet. Not on this multi-tool. Well, that said, I think I am going to get the terrain thing to work. Nanotubes and hydrogen jelly. Just because the train manipulator is actually pretty much essential. Is there anything else I need to make in there? Might need to make some condensed carbon just because. Here, work on that while I go find some stuff.
Ground protection falling.
All the carbon. All the carbon. Oops. Every time I say multi-tool, say it in the form of multi-pass. Little Corbin multi-pass.
Big. Bada big boom. Big. Boom.
Yeah, big bada boom.
Bada boom.
Big boom, big
I
bada
like the idea of
boom.
getting this out of the way while, you know, I'm on a planet where there's sentinels don't seem to be bugging very much. Little Corbin multi-tool. That's got a whole different connotation to it, though. I am like, you do know that, right? Oh, how are we for aminals here? 3 of 5? Ooh.
Ground protection falling.
And actually, I'm gonna make
Product constructed.
creature pellets because I might need those.
Units received.
It was so good. If you say so, it just seems wrong. That's all. Multi-tool. Oh, you stupid zappy plant. I hate you.
Ground protection falling.
Oh, there's.
Units received.
All right.
Ground protection falling.
Let's get this back in there, and we'll sit in our ship and we'll figure out our hermetic seal and our multi. See, I knew there was a reason I knew the condensed carbon.
Constructed.
And then we need a metal plate.
Product constructed. Component prepared.
Yeah, we did that. What do you mean It's not critically damaged anymore. Leave me alone. Just cruising through it here.
Units received.
Ooh, pure ferrite. No, I can't take it out because it's. We can fly! We can fly! We can fly! We can fly! Okay, so there's a bunch of aminals over here, so we're gonna go and talk to them first. Oh yeah, and our discoveries, fauna. Yay! So like, there we are. We're over halfway to our 2,000 nanite requirement already, right? Okay, so I'm gonna do that like when I come back. 'Cause I don't really care. Because, you know, if I'm gonna get killed, let's do it early on. I'm pretty sure one of these critters over here is gonna be a meanie. Like, tell me that thing doesn't look mean, right? Wildly aggressive behavior, yeah. That would be a good indicator. So, I don't know what we do here. There we go. Feed! Eats it. Bathe, throw in the cream menu, feeding. Okay. Adopt! Giant two-legged hornet of your nightmares. Can you boop it on the nose? I just threw a food pellet at it. That's why I made them earlier. So, manage. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about that. Okay, so it's not feeling loved. So we'll pat it so it feels loved. We'll give it a treat. And you know, oh, we can customize the appearance. What do you think? A mini pack? No. Solar battery? No. Square plating, decals, atmosphere, cargo pack. Satellite. Let's give it a satellite. And stick a curious fauna on it. So, there. It's got a little dude on the satellite dish. Of course, it needs to be purple and red. So, you know. Yeah. Give it a pat. And and apparently we can ride it. So, you know.
Ground protection falling.
Although I'm not sure where it thinks it's going. So maybe riding it doesn't matter because it goes and does what it wants. Okay.
Technology recharge.
Okay. Well, at least we got that part done. Don't get in.
Technology recharge. Ground protection falling.
Okay. There's my ship. And where was those bones? Well, I think we actually might go and grab those before we run away. Ooh, hey, toys.
Ground protection falling.
Okay, go hide in the ship. Life support gel doesn't do us any good on our ship. Still don't have any cargo spots. I forget what I these in the refiner and see what I can get out of them. So I don't remember what more I'm pretty sure I don't need this. Vacuum. Oh, hey, carbon. That'll be useful. Especially now that I got the hazmat glove, I can get a whole bunch of stuff after anyway. Atlas Pass? I'd have to get the Atlas Pass, so, you know, whatever. Breathe fire. Oh, and the Starship, I need to get a bunch of its technology out into... here as well. That should do. And this does have cargo, which is good. Wait? What are we waiting on? Why did things get a gold online? Oh, okay. I'll go back there in a second. I'll show you. The print of an ancient civilization once absorbed by the strange marker history of Viking somehow spells out language of my own people. Noble travelers will be spared. Their journey through the cosmos shall not be thwarted, so it is decreed. The will of her commands it. I think this is actually whatever. We're going to get knowledge of the language because we're going to need that anyway, right? I'm gonna take this with me because I might need it. What's this got with it? Sometimes, like, the secondary elements are also still good. Phosphorus. The only problem is it becomes a logistical nightmare. New culture. Okay, so so when you have items of a similar technology beside each other, the highlight shows that there's like an extra bonus that they have for getting beside each other. So whatever these two things do together, if they're not together, they only do it. So what is it? Pulse engine does, I think, maneuverability. So if we put it together, it's 320 or 372.7. If we put them together, well, now it's 375, right? So the more things that you can stack together like this, the bonuses will incrementally add on each other, right? And that's why I did the same thing here. The rocket boots and the jetpack, you know, they do that okay, but if they were away, they wouldn't do it quite as well. So, got it? All right. Cool. Phosphorus and right. I was gonna go for this burial site. I'm gonna leave the ship there. It's repaired now, so I can do this. I mean, really, I could drive it, but this gives me the excuse to pick up stuff on the way. Not that there's anything to grab really, but whatever. Just zap the landscape into oblivion as we go. Dihydrogen is used a lot for pulse fuel and launch fuel and a bunch of other things, so it's a pretty essential item. Although once you have a little bit of it, you can kind of make as much of it as you want, so that's fine. Pop these vines because we got the hazmat gloves. Oops.
Incoming storm.
Alright, let's go in here, because... So even though this is open air or whatever, suddenly we get in here and the temperature's much better. It's like 1,000 degrees out here, but it's fine in here, so... and we're just going to drill our way underground here now. Oh, there's a technology module right beside it. Isn't that nice? Because while there's a storm outside, there doesn't seem to be much point in going out there. Oops. I think I'm too far underground, so it's not wanting to let me go too far below the surface. Oh, I left the critter out in the storm. That's fine. It lives here. I don't think it cares about the storm that much. What do you mean, meanie? It tried to kill me before I gave it pellets. It was gonna eat me. Oh dear. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get rid of this phosphorus because I don't really need it. And this stuff I can use to charge my multi-tool.
Recharge.
There, that's better.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Hey, destination reach. Excellent. I'm gonna grab some of those. Oh. Here's the problem now. Recharge multi-tool.
Thermal protection.
All right. Okay. I don't think I need the mordite either. I'm gonna ditch that. And what was the other thing? Never? Really? All right, so that's fair. That doesn't actually help the solution that much.
Product constructed.
Metal plate. What am I missing? Oh. Dihydrogen jelly. Alright. Oh. I can put down my refiner, which is great because I gotta put the selenium in here anyway. And rid of that. Let it do its thing, and that will allow me
Protection falling.
to make. No, is that right? Yeah, it needs dihydrogen jelly. Okay, good.
Product
Make a jelly, and then I can make that.
extreme heat damage detected.
Oh, and that's carbon. So I don't need the metal plating. What do I need the metal plating for?
Extreme heat damage detected.
Uh-oh. Am I dying? Oh dear, I'm dying.
Extreme heat damage detected.
Let's get in here. Let's get in here and not die. Okay. Hazard protection, give me battery,
Recharge.
and life support, do the gel.
Recharge.
There we go. That's a bit better. Need to change. I am completely lost. Button cut. Oh, okay, got it. Made Purple promise he wouldn't actually say anything that was his workaround. Maybe. I didn't need to work around anything. It was fine. Everything was fine. Alright, and, alright, so I have dust, I got data, I got metal plating, even though I don't really need it, and we are gonna call in, oops, oh, where's our ship? Come here, ship. Because we fixed it before we left, I figured I'd at least do the walk over, but now we can leave. Oh, maybe we'll say goodbye to our critter. Oops. Where's our critter? Come here, critter. See, he was neglected because we ran away. So give him lots of pets. We'll give him a treat. Okay. It'll be a day before we can, get an egg from him, but, probably won't. Anyway, okay. There. Go home. Alright, we can put those on the ship. Plating can go on the ship. Refiner we need to keep. Dihydrogen, it'll stay on either for now. Got a lot of carbon. Yeah, let's chew up some. Oh, that doesn't chew up the carbon.
Product constructed.
There, I'll get a couple of those.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Alright, that takes care of most of the carbon issues. This would, it's not a lot of money, but you know, it's some. Alright, now is there anything else we need to do on this ship or this planet right now? Probably not. Echo, going. Good boy, pot of soup. Actually getting tired, get traveling for a day and a half to do that to people? Yeah, it will. Hopefully you're having a good trip, whatever's going on, but you know. In which case, sleep well, Echo. Have a good one. It is actually pretty good that he's still awake, so. Oh. Okay, so let's get fuel and gold and I guess other stuff we can sell. Silver and gold never go amiss. Not sure I care about the platinum that much. It all comes into play eventually, right? That's silver. No, that's gold. $12 wasn't enough last night, really? Solar sails are pretty cool looking. Yeah, I know, right? Actually, that reminds me I should set up all my hotkeys. Let's do, yeah, so there's the look of my ship when it's all folded out. So white sails and looks like an orange and white. Let's get some better lighting there. There we go. All in all, it's not a bad design other than the class issue, and really, you know, what's that matter in the final analysis, really? I'm not too worried about upgrading it because it's not like we're going to be in it long enough, although I might grab another ship somewhere along the line in order to oh look, somebody decided they needed to come and play. It's good, I was mentioning this earlier. Hostile scan detected. Of course. There we go. was bumping into me and we had a chainsaw right behind. Yeah, that could make for a pretty restless night. Okay, space station. We'll go to the space station and dock, and then we're gonna go do the anomaly, and then we'll sort of start figuring out what next. Crash into the space station. It'd be both funny and tragic if, you know, the second death of the expedition was just due to my own stupidity not paying attention. That fight was pretty quick, way faster than when you fight things in Star Citizen. Well, I mean, it says in Star Citizen. Not. I know it's not how you land. Shh. Stepped away, you died. No, I just about did a. You know, you remember in Star Citizen, and you run the prospector towards the moon, and you don't start the suicide burn early enough, and you just, because the prospector is underpowered, you just go. Yeah, I was driving at the icon for the entrance of the space station at full speed, from the wrong side of the space station. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Why is my ship yellow now? It's not supposed to be yellow. Maybe it is yellow. Is it yellow instead of orange? I have to get like a canary name or something. Okay. Rare deep space object. Oh. I wonder if I'm gonna need one of those. I guess we'll see. That is true. Actually, Star Citizen is a pretty good trainer to make sure you're not overstepping. What line? It says your line. What? All right. Let's first things first. Let's fix our there. That's like 90% of what I need. There is right there. Yeah, that looks about right. Ooh, hey, exosuit. Can I afford this? Not matter. 1,000 units. Pretty sure I can afford that. 5,000 units. Oh, doesn't matter. We're doing it. I need some cargo. Because that allows me to double that one. There we go. All right. Yeah, do we really need... You're currently running expedition and need a hand or an MP runner. I'm available. That might not, that might not suck. Although, you know, I'm like, it would definitely make certain things, quicker. Sure. Alright. Don't need that shield module. We're going to keep the advanced mining laser. I'm going to need that when I get some cash on hand. Ooh, hey, what's this? See, I'd be tempted to just grab this out of the box and run with that. Oh, Nexus stuff? Sure. Well, and I'm going to be going there actually in a second, so I just have to sell my jawbone here. And
Units received.
let's see what else. Space anomalies. I'm wondering if that would be useful for. I think there's supposed to be a freighter. Oh no, that could be a crash freighter. Whatever. I'm sure another one will make itself apparent somewhere along the line. What did I get here? Oh, look at that. Okay. Sprint recovery time 5%, boost power 7, fuel efficiency 10, 157% jetpack tanks. Okay. That will make it really easy for me to get high enough that the fall will kill me. Really easy. Okay. We're gonna need to be able to get maps, so we gotta grab nav data when it's available. I may or may not come back for this. Yeah, when I head over, Squid, when I head over to the Nexus, I'll switch multiplayer back on so that, you know, be able to see each other at least. I think I have Steam set up properly, so that part shouldn't be an issue. Well, there's really not a whole lot here. Okay. Oh, right. Languages. Teach me words. Don't care what they're teaching. Just gotta burn through this because what was the 2000. Is that 3 or 4? Alright, so the Viking are good. I already talked to him. Alright. Let's see. Memory fragment for personal weapon. Don't care. Not yet, anyway. Exosuit, I think we already grabbed that. Reward. Ancestral memories, fakium, and wild milk. I don't want to do that until I get to my freighter. You heading to bed, Em? Alright, you have a good sleep. Tired and can't stop me any. I can't blame you. I know what it's like watching the stream. It's fine. Sodium 225. Oh, well, that's actually... Sorry, that's part of the reward. Okay. I think it'll be time to go to the anomaly. So let me turn on multiplayer here. Oh, you're doing overtime tomorrow too? Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, definitely get a good night's sleep there. Something you do at the stream? Oh, come on, that was funny. Alright, let's go see how bad the price nonsense is here, because... Good night, Em. Sleep tight. Is it just me or the game sounds kind of overpowering things again? Let me make that a little less hot. I mean, it's not bad for me to necessarily hear what is going on so that I don't end up, you know, missing warnings, but... I do like how they seeded everyone's ship so that, you know, there's at least some variety. It's not, you know, 81 of the same design ship going on the way the anomaly usually is, where it's like the little starter RC ship or whatever every time. What's going on in the Nexus? Salvage data. Oh, my foe. Yada, yada, yada. Okay. What do we have with the log? All right. course, the dude that they have usually gives you nanites for things has been turned off, I guess, so can't get milestone data. Back so soon, friend. You're like our little homecoming, going, and coming. You're here to talk about the loop again. What loop? Is it so different from before? Perhaps we'll get used to it. Other dear friends have adjusted after all. What do you want to bet? He says the same thing to every dude who comes in and here to talk to him. You've had enough, I think. You're not alone all the time in this world, but is no way to spend it. Do not worry. There's been much time to think about it. We have a plan, you and I. Full of smiles, their beak clicking gently. The room swims around me, the air ripe with the scent of chimes and whistles. Do chimes and whistles smell? Do they have a scent? Anyway. See it and I remember. What do I remember? The universe is full of wonderful anomalies. There will be a pattern in the loop, signal deep in the matter. We just need to look closely. You already know what we require. All right. So 250 liquid sun. $200 ancestral memories. Or 100 somnol dust. Selective, not additive. Yeah, probably. I guess I'll be back. Alright. I've begun to understand, apparently. So let's go over here and first things first, let's see what this gun does. Isn't this the same gun? Let's see. Oh dear. Alright, I definitely need to make a bit more money. But then the multi-tool research. One of the things I'm going to be interested to see is, so a bunch of these things are locked. So these are much more expensive than normal. And then these things are locked, but they still have, oh no, that one's locked, but it's like ludicrously expensive. But this is blueprint memory loss. Now, are these going to stay locked so that they're something that can be given as part of the random memory fragments that you're given? Or I'm wondering if the blueprints that are lost might be part of what gets unlocked as part of the community contributions, as it were. Guess we will see. Oh, only 5,000 units? I'll definitely grab some more of that. And construction research station. Now this is something I was wondering about too. Cylindrical room. 30 salvage data for the cylindrical room. Okay, so these prices have gone up like tenfold as well. So you need a lot of salvage data to start cracking into these. So that's good to know. Get that. Just, it's there. Might as well. Look at that. Mineral extraction 100. All right. So we're not going to be doing large bases as part of this, I think. Look at that. 100 just for the medium refiner. Oh. Okay, well, that's going to make life a little bit interesting. Not gonna lie. What do we got for the synthesis? Alright, so these are all 10 times as well. Yeah, 2,500 nanites for the Atlas Pass. Do we really want to bother? I think so. We're able to at least grab most of what we need to. This part kind of sucks. All right. So when we get our 5 storm crystals, might hold on to them, but any extras we could probably sell because we're not going to be able to make. That's really kind of unfortunate. Warp hypercores are a good way to make antimatter go a whole lot further. Hey, Squid. Squid's in the house, or on the anomaly, as it were. Where are you? I see. Oh, there you are. I see you. Honestly, Squid, I'm really not sure about your face. You really do not look like you're feeling well. Now, is there anything... Ooh, hey, speaking of warp hypercores. Problem with hunting pirates is my ship has not been upgraded at all yet, so it's going to get the snot pummeled out of it. So... Anyway, how far down the line did you get with this so far? I think you said you were at AP2. Oh, and this will give me the solar ray plans, and I think I need that for the next... Whoa, dudes. That hauler is having issues. Very big issues, and you know, somebody's jackal over there too. So. Survey or something for a warp? Ooh. What's involved with the survey? The only problem with the I mean, we gotta like go and scan all the thingamabobs, or like we're in trouble if it's anywhere that's not here. I think, like, I probably should at the very least. You object to this content. They're using your landing techniques without your permission. Actually, yeah, that when we saw you land on Star Citizen, I'm really glad you don't actually land your Cessna that way. Just saying. All right. We need to collect this one because I need the solar array plan. Magnetized ferrite and cobalt. Great. Okay. To be fair, you can't retract the landing gear on that plane. And that's probably for good reason. All right, so we're gonna have to go down and I'll pull a search for patterns in the loop. So I need to go and get some of the liquid sun with the plans that were given to me. So I gotta get magnetized ferrite, build this sun thing that was just given to me. I gotta go collect some liquid sun, and then I gotta give that to Polo, and that will give me my hyperdrive unit to then be able to move on from this system, because right now I can't actually go anywhere. So my worry there, Squid, is, oh, wait a minute. If we do a mission, it will automatically dump us into the system that we need for it, right? So maybe that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just in order to get my hyperdrive unit, I'm gonna need to do at least a few minutes of work here, so. Do what you need to. I'll be around if and when you're ready. All right, fair enough. As long as you're not in a big hurry there, dude. I just don't want you to feel like you're waiting for me if you're keen to hammer on something. If my ship's not ready to go, then it's, you know, hyper warp cores aren't going to be much use. Alright, so that's where we came from. Incandescent planet. Alright, and this is a noxious planet, so... that won't tell me a whole lot. And then... acidic moon. And what has other people told us about this? Well, this has 0.5 fauna, so let's go do that one, because the weather notwithstanding, if we can zap out these 5 fauna, ground, yeah, so foreground, another flyer. That'll get us another like 1,200 nanites as well, right? So. Burn hard for the ground. All the communication stations are showing up. Where'd that house go? Let's go see what's over here. Did I just blow by it? I think I did. Well, let's land here and see what we got. Alright, we actually got sentinels wandering around here. Great. So
Toxic protection falling.
we'll shoot everything in this direction instead.
Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received.
It's daytime, so it should have a flyer around somewhere.
Toxic protection falling.
There's a building.
Toxic protection falling.
I'll go over the building. Oops. Stupid sentinels. Oh dear.
Stabilizing.
Now I've fallen into a hole. Oops. Ouch. Alright, that was a bigger fall than I should have taken.
Toxicity levels critical.
Alright, let's...
Critical damage taken.
Ouch. Okay. Abandoned building, great. So this actually has eggs. And I have no way to fight what comes with eggs. Hey, first aid, good. Yes, restore my health. Alright, let's put the goop in there somewhere. We're not going to keep the stupid goop, we don't need it. We need anything in here? I don't know. Nanites, okay. Alright, so, what do we need? We need 50 magnetized ferrite. So that means we need 100 of the pure ferrite. So if we get out our portable refiner here.
Technology recharge.
Ferrite destined to pure is only 1 to 1. Okay, that's why I was having issues the first time.
Toxic protection falling.
Artifact fragment. Is that something that's on this planet? Mold? Yeah. Okay. It's curious. Alright, let's take that and we'll make our 50 magnetized. Maybe we should bring our ship in. What do you think? So suits.
Toxic protection stabilizing.
Alright, so do the solar array here. And then what we need to do is find a deposit of metal. Really hoping there'd be one like a little bit closer. Oh, but you know what? I should probably find... Actually, the cobalt will probably do. That's not too far away, right? Probably help to go in the right direction.
Toxic protection. Falling.
It's because I already have a decent amount of cobalt, so not too worried about that.
Units received. Life support power. Low.
Probably shouldn't walk backwards. It's not really a good survival strategy.
Toxic protection. Falling.
Alright, so the problem with running on the jetpack, or the package thingies, I don't want to... New copper, okay. I don't want to recharge until I'm almost empty, so... liquid sun. We need 250.
Toxic protection. Falling.
And grab a bit of the cobalt, just because it'll save me the trouble later. So I'm obviously going to have to go to a second deposit anyway.
Technology recharge.
Bunch of ammonia over here. I'll grab some of that too. Plants are a pain in the ass, but you know, at least they're useful for life support. Where's that stupid son of... Okay, he's ways off. Good. Uh-oh. Sodium? Oh. Is that why he gave me all the sodium? Alright. We're at 107. we're done, I'll grab up a little bit of ammonium nitrate just because it might be useful for something else later on. No idea, but there's definitely some materials could be useful. Alright, where are we at?
Toxic protection. Falling.
Still a long ways off. Did I bring my portable refiner with me? Good, I did. Yes. And better part of a stack, at least 200 should be enough.
Toxic protection. Falling.
I'm not sure if it's ever going to come up, but you know. Certain exosuit bays, I think that, you know, need it. I just can't remember which ones.
Toxic protection. Falling. Technology recharge.
Oh, that was not what I wanted. I guess it doesn't really matter. Got all the liquid sawn I'm going to need for this round, so. This is all ammonia around here. Okay, there we go. Copper deposit at 900. That's a long run. Maybe I should just drive. Oh yeah, how are we doing for animals?
Toxic protection.
We're waiting for a daytime flyer. Alright. So we're stuck here for a few minutes anyway. Might as well walk, I guess. Ferrite dust can go on the cargo.
Toxic protection. Falling.
Can never have too much ferrite dust. Well, okay, there is a point to which, you know, it starts jamming up inventory. But until then, Oh yeah, you got a geode. Ooh, pure ferrite. Alright. Probably should have just kept the geode. Nice thing about geodes is that like it stacks a bunch of random things in there, so the reason I need to come get copper is that if I'm gonna be running hyperdrive soon, I need
Toxic protection. Falling.
something I can make into chromatic metal. Alright. Sentinel, you need to go away. I'm busy here. Shoot. Fortunately, they usually don't mind you digging a hole. At least. We'll protect against the elements while I'm sitting here. Wait for him to wander off a bit. Seriously, dude, wander off. Go. Shoot. Vámonos. Don't need to worry about anything over here. Go off yonder that way. Especially since I would love to waste that plant that you're sitting beside. Alright. There. And on the other side. Now we're going to take all the copper. All the copper we can get our hands on. Especially since we're not going to be able to get a refinery to really make good use of this.
Technology recharge. Toxic protection. Falling. Toxic damage detected. Technology recharge.
Alright, so that's at least one stack of copper. Oh, 2 stacks of copper. Okay, excellent. That'll be good for at least 2 stacks of, or 1 stack of chromium metal. Alright.
Toxic protection. Falling.
Nice thing about these fly traps is that they're good for oxygen, so. Okay, so that should be enough. Let's get our ship back in here. Go back up to the anomaly. probably should have. Well, I can do some of this work on the freighter as well, I suppose. Love being able to summon, like, no, seriously, Anomaly, you're like 3 feet to the left. I want you to move over here. I'm just going to resummon you entirely. To not be 3 feet to the left. Alright, so there's number 2. What the heck is that? Somebody's got a beetle laying around here? No idea where Squid went. I'm sure he's around here somewhere. Another system or something. It's fine. Alright, here's your liquid sun. Hooray! We assisted Polo. Okay. Right, so I have a bunch of stuff I need to put up on the freighter, and then we're going to see what the situation is with that. And then, pretty sure the rewards will then, oh, you didn't join, no, we're going to stick with the current system. Be hilarious to go, you know, jump ahead and see where Squid's at, but you know, kind of defeats the purpose in a way.
Hostile scan detected.
Oh, go away. The problem is I'm not going to be able to get in my... Am I going to be able to get in my freighter fast enough? I am. Excellent. Don't want to deal with stupid pirates. I'm busy. Leave me alone. Alright, freighters offer extra inventory storage. Additional starships can be docked. Command expeditions from the bridge. Construct a base aboard the freighter. Huzzah. Alright. I can't actually buy anyone's ship, so I'm not going to worry too much about that part. We are going to get up into here and figure out what the story is with the freighter. Hey, microprocessor. That doesn't suck. Alright, base building. what do we have here for freighters? We have rooms in Fleet Command. Oh, thank goodness. And we do have our freighter storage units. Oh, that is so fortunate. Okay. This was one of the things I was really wondering about when I was seeing what other folks are doing, because they're sitting there running into inventory problems. It's like, build freighter storage units if you can, unless they were like limiting the blueprints, but they're not. So this will provide ample storage. I mean, it's a little inconvenient because you have to come in here and get it, but in terms of some of the rare things they might not need to get all that often, it will definitely help. So I think I'm going to at least get 2 of those running. 1, 2, how much? Magnetized is 50. So if we put down our portable refiner here, it's not staying here, but you know.
Technology recharge.
We're gonna need, let's see, what do we have? 87. We're gonna need 200. All right. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, let's back up the phone here. This might be kind of funny. Oh, did I put things in the wrong spot? I did.
Inventory full.
Oh, what? Oh, carbon. Alright, well, let's at least... This will at least get that working. Alright. Let's see what we got for fleet here, because... oh, we got a merchant vessel. Okay. Well, that's actually not too bad either. That'll give us a... 17. This actually might not be a half bad trading specialist. Hey, Chad Lubeck, how's it going? Team Calgary. Well, I was from Calgary, right? So I kind of stuck with them. We never managed to find we never got a partnered streamer over on this side in Victoria to run a Team Victoria thing. So that's why, never quite happened. And squadron, okay, and 800 nanites. We don't want to do that, especially not until we've hit the reward. Dispatch expeditions. Actually, that might not be a bad thing to do once. Can we make freighter fuel? I'm not sure. I don't think we have the recipe for freighter fuel, but maybe we can get that if we... Alright, so if we do a fleet command room, then we can send the trader out. And I think... But we need more gold. And more silver. Alright. Which... Actually, the gold is easy enough. Or sorry, the silver is easy enough, because we can actually just destruct rooms until we get it.
Technology recharge.
Okay, and so while we're in here, let's see, what does the freighter... Hold on to the tritium. Launch fuel. Why are the ion batteries here? Stick them over in there. No wonder. Advanced mining laser, that can stay on the freighter until we get to use it. Metal plating can stay there until we get to use it. Same with that one. Salvage data on the freighter until we get to use it. Ammonia can sit on the freighter. Stick the extra copper over there. The hydrogen can stay on the freighter. Cobalt can stay on the freighter. All right, that should do for now. So the reason I was hesitant about the or hesitating on the oops.
Technology recharge.
I figured if I had an industrial ship, I'd just go over there and park on it and grab the magnetized ferrite from it, because that's usually what they have collecting. So, but I'm gonna need at least a couple million creds before I can hire myself another frigate. So, too bad, so sad for that. So I am gonna have to go ahead with the ferrite dust. If I have 87, I need 120. No, 113, I think. There.
Technology recharge.
And I think I used up all my other things, so... Alright, let's see what else we have here for rewards. Iteration 1. Okay, I can grab that for the personal weapon, right? This is like something we were supposed to get right away. Yeah, so that's fine. I don't know, maybe we'll... jam all these onto the freighter for now. I gotta be really careful not to accidentally send these to other players. Whoops. Not even sure how that happened. Alright. I think that's all I need the refiner for, so let's pop that. And what were we doing? Oh yeah, a couple storage rooms. Yeah, and I'm just gonna stick them down here for now. Put in 0 and I forgot to actually turn them into magnetized ferrite. That's the problem. All right, back to the refiner. And the pure ferrite. More carbon.
Technology recharge.
Oh dear. I'm so used to like having stuff over here. It's too bad none of the decorations here are made of gold. I don't think anyway. Ferrite dust. Sodium pure ferrite. That's not horrible. Next, carbon. We'll just dismantle the freighter. Collect the pieces. That should alleviate a lot of our storage issues. And we are going to rename these just so that so I don't like them taking up huge amounts of room on the tabs. There, that should take care of most of my immediate issues in terms of whatever garbage we managed to collect. I mean, dumping ground until it can be determined what to do with anything. And should go out and collect at least a little more gold, eh? Let's make sure, and then we'll come back and we'll get that trader on the way. The problem with the trading ships is it's a problem with the solar ships in a way. Yeah, that's a silver rock. What's this one? I need a little bit of platinum. I didn't need that much gold. It was only like 13 units or something like that, right? So come on. There we go. What flavor is this one? I think that's... Is that platinum? No, that's the silver rock. Oh, go away. Did I mention I was busy?
Warning. Threat detected. Hostile ships approaching.
Oh, see, there's the gold, and now I've lost track of my gold rock. Just found a golden rock, and they decided to get in my way. It's okay. I think I have enough gold now to at least get one fleet command room going. Let's go over, and we're going to quickly dock on the frigate. Where is it? Supposed to be hanging around here. Where are you? There you are. So the problem with these things is it's not too bad for the landing. But the takeoff always seems to go badly, and I think that's because the sails come out and start interacting with the ship like that. Yeah. So, I didn't even catch how many credits we managed to collect on that, but you know. Sorry, many apologies, Chad Lewick. I really should have done the shout out, so. Alright, around the corner, up the stairs, around the corner, up the stairs. Okay, now fleet commands. Or fleet room, there we go. Okay, so we got that part done. Now, for all that effort, can we even send anybody out? The problem is we need frigate fuel for this. We do not, however. I don't know if we have the technology for it. Alright, much sadness. So we can't... Just upgrades. Oh, hey! Hey! There we go. Frigate fuel, 50 tons. And we only need... salvage frigate modules. Alright. That's a lot of frigate modules. Alright. We might not be able to send our frigates out in order to do our dirty work for us. But at least we have something there, I guess. hydrogen. So a fun little trick with this stuff is we turn it into dihydrogen jelly. We can turn it back into more dihydrogen than what we started with. It's a good way to make sure that you don't run out. And fortunately, this part doesn't take very long.
Product constructed.
Oops. This time we're able to make 4 of them. So we started with like 144, right? And now we're at 214.
Product constructed.
I don't like having to go out and, grab things if I don't need to. So, it's maybe just me. Okay. That's enough of that. Carbon goes into cargo. There goes the freighter as well. Chromatic. I think we need to keep that with us. Yeah, because I think in order to drop a base down, yeah, that's chromatic metal. So we're going to want to keep some of that with us. Okay. We got our admin done. Oh, no, not all of it. Because now we need collect reward. This gives us our hyperdrive unit. All right, so yay, we can, make hyperdrives now. And let's stick this onto our starship so that we have a hyperdrive to use. Which is good. What else? Oh. See, this would be a good reason to go get more copper. Get a rocket launcher. Alright, so at least we have the blueprint for that. The planet randomly killed you? Oh, dude, I'm sorry. That's, derelict or abandoned freighters. Oh, okay. We're going to keep that on the freighter. Actually, I'm going to stick that in storage for now and get it out when we need it. All right. Pre-packaged phase beam unit. Is phase beam any good? I don't know. Whatever. We need more boomsticks. I think I've used that on one of my other ships in the other save, so that's fine. Ooh, and we got some warp cells. Excellent. Those can go on the starship. Because, it's the thing that actually goes and warps places. Creature pellets, we'll hold those in reserve. We'll grab them when we need them. I'm not sure. Sure, we'll need them again at some point. Can verify was tunneling and then crunch. Oh, dude. That's unfortunate. Can verify the milestones don't carry over. The milestones might not, but I think like it said that the rewards do. Now I think that's the rewards for each of the milestones. So like if you've earned the cape, I think you still get the cape, sort of thing, right? All the stuff that's happening in game in order to enable sort of the next phase of things, I don't think those things carry over. Definitely not. But I'm gonna stick all these into storage containers. I'll get memories when I need them. Yeah, that way this stuff is a little more accessible. All right. You think you're done? Yeah, I mean, fair enough. 12, what's that? 12 million? Or phase 3? Oh, I can go ahead and collect these ones now. Guys, I'm going to stick these in storage too while I have the chance. Actually, ancestral memories I'll keep with me because I think I need to take those to what's his nuts anyway, so... So that's fine. But, you know, milk, do I need those? Actually, the memories, so I gotta take those to the polo anyway. Oh, that's what I need creature pellets for. So the creature pellets allow you to get the ancestral memories out of the other critters. So I guess I will take that with me. And we'll keep the wild milk just because I'm not... have you seen if what's his nuts at the anomaly is doing taste testing? I don't know. Maybe I'll stick it in storage for now. Never dealt with them? Okay, fair enough. Alright. So, still haven't gone to our first anchor point. That's that. Infested world. Explore freighter. Alright. So it might be worth taking a field trip at the very least to at least the next system. And we'll see where we go from there. Because in this system, like, we could do a couple other things, but although it would be tempting to go get more ancient bones just to grab some money. We'll do that and grab some copper maybe. Actually, we can do that after we maybe go to the next system and we'll see what we get. All right, let's see what we got here. Current mission.
Coordinates received.
Current mission, expedition route. Which is what is the current mission? Let's make sure we got the right current mission. Let's do anchor point 1 as the current mission. How about that? Alright, so we got a couple different places to go. Can't actually filter anything here. Well, let's try the first one, I guess.
Technology recharge.
Did I mention go away? I'm busy. Alright, so the first system's in range. Whatever. Let's go ahead and test out the other toy here. Oh. They decide not to shoot me? Alright. Fine. What's with all zeros? Should we go check out all zeros? I'm curious. It's on the way. Let's go to all zeros. Let's see what's there. Obviously, somebody discovered it. Alright, what do we got here? All zeros. Verdant planet. Isotopic. Hey, there's uranium there. And uranium there. Magnetized ferrite. More ancient bones and copper. Okay. So this is actually going to be a decent place to grab a couple things. First things first, get to our space station. And touchdown. Grab our exosuit upgrades. All the cargo slots. Oh, what do we have here? Let's see. Oh yeah, we need to learn languages still, don't we? Viking, we already learned. There's another Viking system, isn't it? Hello? Actually not able to interact with the other races in the system. Oh, that's awesome. Alright. Fine. 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 No, I didn't want to sell things. Let's buy some uranium. Starship inventory. You can get like... Oh yeah, it's cheap. This is just save us from having to go down and actually buy it. Or collect it. And it's not actually necessary too much because the Vesper sails on the solar ships recharge their landing gear. So that's what I'm getting, is to replace the launch fuel.
Product received. received.
Now we got a mining. This is a mining area, right? What was the one that we started on? We want to go to industry, so something with gears is what we would want to sell that. So as soon as we can find a couple of decent systems, we'll run a trade set that'll take care of part of that. And did I never get any nav data? I think the nav data thing just gave me nanites last time too, didn't it? Yeah, go figure. Well, we're gonna go get more copper because I do kind of want a rocket launcher. So, so we get to play nanite lottery here. Yeah, it's not quite what I wanted, but you know, whatever. Don't want points of interest. You're just giving me points. Okay. I'm done with you. That reminds me, I never got the last air guy from the... Still gotta get the flyer from that planet. Might need to go back. Might need to double back. But whatever. We said we needed copper, right? So... Frost crystal, ancient bones...
Hostile scan detected. Warning.
Did I mention go away? I'm busy.
Hostile ships approaching.
Fine. We'll go kill you and then, like, whatever. I kind of like this, steal their shields to feed mine thing. That part doesn't suck. Doesn't seem to do too bad for ripping the ship apart either, actually. This actually is not a good side of the planet to be on. I should have picked the other one. Yeah, I think the other one will be a better... I don't know if that's it. Nope. Nope. That'd be the moneymaker. There we go. What do we got? Cargo. Frost crystal, antimatter. Oh, look at the price on antimatter. Yeah, I don't need it right now, though. We're on a mission. Yeah, the problem with the other planet is it was like all islands, and it's like I'm not going to be able to go and search around very well. It's great for crash starships if I was going to be searching them out. I'm not too fussed about it at the moment. Well, that'd be a good way to make some money too, but... Oh, what do we have here? Right, on to a building. What kind of building? You know what? Not even sure. Not even sure I care. Because this will have some stuff. Under it gonna be some other stuff. Wow, this scanner's got decent range to it. You can stuff 300 units out. Whoops. Careful. Let's not go yeeting over the waterfalls here. It's a Triceratops with wings. Alright, I already got the uranium, so I'm good there. Ooh, that's a beacon. Okay, I think I can use that.
Radiation protection falling.
Alright, let's tuck in here just for a second. Cover our shields before we start our trek. I'm actually going to go for the beacon because that might give me something of interest. So, in the meantime, there hopefully is a deposit off in that direction. Worst case, I can get the ship to come get me.
Radiation protection falling.
Well, that's pretty bizarre.
Units received.
Harvest memories. Hey, look at that. Alright, what are you going to give me? Anything interesting? Minor settlement. Not that interesting. Unfortunately. Alright, so I need like a couple more of those, I guess.
Radiation protection falling.
There we go. That's a decent amount. Let's
Product constructed.
do some more pulsar. Ooh, that looks like something I haven't scanned yet.
Units received. Life support power low.
This is a
Radiation protection.
crazy looking thing, isn't it? See how these stack. 240.
Radiation protection.
It's not bad. Let's dump that into high cap because I think we got 2 more pellets. I'm gonna see if the size makes any difference here.
Radiation damage detected. Radiation protection falling.
All right. One more. All right. I need a copper deposit, so I might as well work my way towards that. Don't get any critters along the way. Ouch! Stupid plant.
Power cells depleted.
Oh. That also might be my life support.
Radiation protection falling. Radiation protection falling.
Let's see. How's my inventory? Not.
Radiation protection falling.
Not bad, but not great. I think I'm gonna bring. Where is the copper deposit?
Radiation protection falling.
Did it lie to me? I think it lied to me. No, not solar ray. Well, I guess we can go ahead and recharge that too, but oh. Yeah, that's the problem. I gotta stop sunshining my terrain. All right. Well, now we gotta go.
Radiation protection falling.
This is a lot easier with a couple of exo vehicles. It's a craft.
Radiation protection falling.
What in the world? Oh, there we go.
Radiation damage detected.
Oh, come on.
Energy recharge.
Stay with me. You go away.
Radiation protection falling.
You did. Like. Oh, there we go. Where's my magnetized ferrite? Well, either these deposits really suck or there's something fishy going on there.
Radiation protection.
All that work for 22 ferrite, magnetized ferrite? That just does not seem right. That really doesn't seem right. Oh. Give me scans.
Units received.
Alright. 2 underground and one other flyer. I don't really love the idea of having to go into the caves, but those are usually pretty uncertain. Nice.
Radiation protection falling. Technology recharge. Radiation protection falling.
I am really not happy with this planet. Come all the way over here. Um,
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
at least.
Completed. Radiation protection falling.
Yeah.
Radiation protection falling.
This deposit doesn't work out. I'm definitely peeling out of this planet and taking off. It doesn't look too promising here. Well, it should be there. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's just hiding.
Technology recharge. Radiation protection falling.
And yeah, that should do. Okay. Well, let's bring in the ship at least. Might be able to grab some more, but we'll offload it. That can go to the ship, and so can We'll put the rust on there too. Kind of weird that the textures aren't showing up quite the way they should be, but yeah, whatever.
Radiation protection.
I mean, never go wrong with too much copper anyway, because of course you have to turn it into chrome somewhere along the line anyway. Alright, so add into the starship as well, and alright, so anomaly, I guess. We're gonna have to look at shutting this down here fairly quickly. He's getting around that time. Alright, here's the ancestral. Alright, and what did that get us? Did that actually do anything, or were we just doing it for funsies? Might have just been doing it for funsies. Alright. Anchor post. Memory. Okay, so we gotta get the first anchor point before we can get the plans for that one. Base on an infested world, so we want to see if we can find one of those around. I don't think... that counts over here. We will come back to 6 zeros here in a second, but we're just going to backtrack out to previous system, because I kind of want to go grab that last scan bird thing, because that'll get us our 2,000 nanites, and then we'll kind of get back on the track to the what planet did